So far in our videos, we have seen how to create a work order, how to create a work order from work type, what are work rules, what is scheduling policy. Now look at scheduling appointment. To do that, the manage package of field service contains some global actions like appointment booking, candidate, and emergency. In this video, we'll discuss about appointment booking. Let's go to field service lightning. Let's open any existing work order. Now there is a work order that was previously created using the work type by name quarterly vending machine. This work type acts like a template. Now, if we want to book an appointment for this particular work order, the global action book appointment is available. I'll say show more option. Over here, earlier start permitted. So we are asking Salesforce to find for us between these two dates. Like make sure that the appointment gets finished by 29th of May, all the available options. So Salesforce revert by saying we have got one of these appointment between 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on 27th of May. Let's take for example, I say recommend. So now an appointment is fixed with the customer, and imagine this customer was on phone and you have told them, okay, we have fixed an appointment on May 27th between 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now let's look how this looks like on the dispatcher board. So for that, I'll go to field service. On dispatcher board, when I look at the appointment, it shows me with a warning which says there's a violation of a rule where we have, let's click over there, we have a service appointment overlaps absence. That means this resource Hirde, who is expected to do this job, is having a vacation time or absence time which is conflicting with the appointment. Now to avoid this kind of thing, what we can do, we can look at the start and finish date, and then we can find out the vacation is there. So now let's look into the service resources tab. Let's go to service resources. I've got Hirde as a technician. When I look into related, we see there is a vacation for Hirde over here, which is from 12 to 12:30 p.m. on 27th. And also it is a vacation from 26th to 31st. So let's go ahead and try to edit this one. Say, let's make it from 28 onward. Let's hit save. We'll go back to field service. Now, if I look at the appointment, it shows that it is scheduled now. Okay. So this is one of the way where we first went to the work order. We looked at the work order details. From there, we had this global action by name book appointment, which is a Visualforce page. We booked an appointment. Then we went to the dispatcher board. We had a look at the dispatcher board to find out, do I have any conflict or not? And dispatcher board showed me that yes, there is a conflict. And that conflict was with respect to the vacation of the resource. Then I went ahead to the service resource. Here they went to related. And over here, went back and changed the absence time for Hirde. Now let's also talk about the global action. Let's say settings. Over here, if I look into the global actions, appointment booking, we can specify the default scheduling policy. Is it customer first, emergency, high intense, soft business? Over here, we come and define it. Then default operating hours. We can define over here. I have specified it as a weekday. All other parameters can be set over here. Now, if I talk about derivation, here we can specify that from the street, city, state field of field service lightning should map to which field on account, shipping street or some other street or billing street. So all those things are specified in global actions within the field service settings page. To reiterate, we have seen that to schedule an appointment, we can make use of appointment booking. If I talk about now candidates, again, if I go back to any work order, I can go to candidates and I can say get me a candidate. So it tells me that there is a candidate by name Hirde and there are two options starting. So which one of these you want to choose? So the first one was to book an appointment. Second is if I have a preference for a candidate to do the job, I can now come and schedule an appointment based on the score that I get it over here. So this is something which is optimal score 72 by 100 as compared to the 36 by 100. Similarly, I can go to emergency. If this is an emergency, then I can do an emergency dispatch also, which would be as soon as possible. Thank you.